So we're going to start part one by creating a circle. And this has a full diameter of 6, and then extrude that circle the length of the piece, which is 80. We can then draw a new sketch on the very end. And here we're going to center two circles, 2.5 from the middle. Each with a diameter of 2. And then we're going to go out 0.5 and down to the bottom. And connect that line to our circle. No, that's not locking on, so I'll just intersect it and trim. And same thing from this intersection to the circle. Now we can use the tangent tool to say we want that line tangent to that circle. And same down here. And then now we could trim a little bit in order to just leave the sections that we want. To trim away. Or to coil away, I should say. So we've got this section and that section. So I'm going to finish the sketch. And then we're going to use the coil tool. I'm going to choose these two profiles and then choose the axis. And the axis needs to be through this center of the shape. So you don't want to click either of these lines. So in order to find the axis that goes through the cylinder, since we created it right at the beginning of our sketch, we know that there's one of the axes that goes with the origin. And so what I'm going to do is open this folder, and I'm going to hover over each of these axes. And we can see this axis back here along the back of the cylinder is the X, up and down is the Y, and then we see the Z goes right through the center, and that's where we want to coil this shape around. So I'm going to right click this and set the visibility to on, because then we'll be able to reference it with our coil tool. And go back and I'll choose these regions, choose this axis, and then we can start to dimension how large our coil should be. So here we have a pitch and height given to us. The pitch is 25, and the height is 60. And so with those dimensions, we can see that it cuts away that section and makes this look like a drill bit. We turn the visibility off of our axis now, and then what we can do is just chamfer this edge up here and create the wings on the back. So I created a chamfer distance 2. That's not dimensioned. And then we're going to go to the back of our drawing, sketch here, and then create the rectangle, which is 10 wide and 1 high. I'm going to go half both those distances to find one corner of the rectangle, and then I'll do the full width of 10 and the full height of 1 for the full rectangle. I want to extrude it into the shape, but I don't want it to cut away. So I'll turn back to join. As you go back into the shape 18, and here we just need some fillets of size 2. And size 1 along the base. And that is the end of shape 1, part 1.